Hello, welcome. Today let's try to solve another Leetcode problem 883, projection area of 3D shapes. So we are giving a 3D shape. Actually, this shape is just a grid. So this means each of the rows and each of the columns, it would be like a square for this array. Yeah, and we can check. Yeah, as you can see, the grid dot length should equal to grid I dot length. It is a square, so this is the grid. And n is not a very big number. It is just 50 maximum. And we want to calculate the sum of the three projections. So the projections is just from the three sides. You can look down, and you can look from the left side, and you can look from the front side. Yeah. So let me just use this example to explain it. Actually, this is not a difficult question. Yeah, even it is a geometry problem, but it's not so difficult. What we should do first, we need to just use this example to make it to be a 2D array, and this would be easy for us to analyze the problem. Yeah. But for writing the code, you need to think a little bit about it. Yeah, you don't need to use to write many lines of code, especially while you are using Python, because there are so many methods in Python to make the writing of the code so elegant. Now let me just prepare a variable n, because the rows and columns, they are equal. So I'm gonna just use this n should be length of the grid. Now I'm gonna define three variables. So I'm looking from the left side, and then I'm looking from the down side, and then I'm gonna look from the front side. So let me analyze. So if I look from the left side or the right side, it will be the same. Yeah. So for this number 1, 2, 3, and 4, if I look from the left side, I'm gonna choose the maximum number. So this 2 and 4 would be the final result, I believe, if I look from the left side. Yeah. Now let me just get the final result. It would be just the sum of the result. Yeah. So inside of the sum, it will be the maximum of the array. So this array should be inside the grid. So this is looking from the left side. It is not so easy to write the code, as you can see it. Yeah, just one line of code. And now let's just look down. So it means we are higher than the building. We just look down. It means 1, 2, 3, and 4. The final result would be 4, because it is just 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And we can check also, some of the numbers can be 0. It means if there's no building, we're gonna not count it. Yeah. So this should also be easy. We just need to use a sum. Inside it would be grid R and C. So for R in range n, and for C in range n. Yeah, but for this grid RC, should be more than 0, because it is not the number itself. It is just a Boolean value. If it is more than 0, we're gonna count it as 1. If it is 0, yeah, because there is no negative numbers, it must be 0 and positive. So we're gonna check if it is more than 0, we're gonna count it as 1. If it is 0, we're gonna not count it. So we're gonna just not count it. If it is Boolean value, it is true, so we're gonna count it as 1. Now we are going to calculate the front. Basically, for the front, it's difficult to calculate if you don't use NumPy from the Python machine learning library. If you use NumPy, you 2D array to another 2D array to this one, you're gonna compile this 1 and 3, 2 and 4, and you get the result. But currently, we don't need to do that, because in Leetcode, while you are using NumPy, it will be much slower. So we can use another way. Actually, there's another way. Let me try to explain it. So still, we're gonna use the sum of the max array, but this array would be inside a zip. So for array, inside which zip. So we just need to zip the grid. Yeah. But here we're gonna use a star. So this star, it is similar like the JavaScript code, this structure. So for this grid, it is basically a 2D array. If we use a star, it's gonna be just two. It's gonna just turn the 2D array into two arrays, 1 and 2, 3, and 4. So basically, we're gonna zip it. So 1 and 3 would be combined to this array, and 2 and 4 would be combined to this array. We just check the maximum. Yeah. So 1 and 3 combined, the maximum is 3. 2 and 4 combined, the maximum is 4. So this is 7, and this is 4. 7 plus 4, it is 11. 11, and this is 6, as we calculated earlier. This is 2 plus 4. So this is the final result. It is 17. It should be right. Yeah. Now we just need to return this left plus down and plus the front. So this is from the three sides. Yeah. If you are using other languages, maybe you don't have such a method. You might write more lines of code. Yeah. Basically, this is gonna be easier for Python by using the zip and by using the two for loops in one line. Yeah. By using the sum and max. Now let me just run it to check if it works. As you can see, it works. Now let me submit it to check if it can pass all the testing cases. As you can see, it passed all the testing cases and it's pretty fast. Thank you for watching. See you next time.